Si pensaste que tus besos eran únicos, te equivocaste. Si pensaste que se acabaría mi mundo, te equivocaste. Si pensaste que yo dejaría de amar, que sin ti mi cuerpo andaba mal, te equivocaste, como siempre. Porque soy una mujer que no le teme al miedo, porque soy una mujer de armas tomar tremenda. Es porque soy tan renovable como el día a día, esa que se fortalece con el sol, tan solo una mujer que ella sin ti no muere. Y es porque soy una mujer tremenda, fuerte y hermosa. No sé cómo creíste tú que yo era poca cosa. Es porque soy una mujer tremenda, una mujer muy fuerte. Por eso pido a Dios que no regrese. Goodbye, baby. Chao, chao.
Yo te aseguro que soy una mujer tremenda, una mujer hermosa.
Soy tan libre como el viento, tan tierna como una rosa.
Que soy
Yo soy.
una mujer tremenda, una mujer hermosa.
Y cuando quiero yo soy puro sentimiento, distinta, diferente y cariñosa. Yo soy
Una mujer tremenda,
yo te aseguro que soy
una mujer
ya no es para mí ni yo soy para mí. Por eso es que ahora canto y soy feliz. Distinta, magnífica y divina. ¡Me basta! Una mujer elegante que no te dio dolores de cabeza. Y a la hora que llamaba siempre estaba dispuesta. Y ahora te toca, mi niño, volar y buscarte otra presa. Perdiste por mala cabeza. Mi niño, deja el llanto, que no es para tanto. Me fui.
Tremendo video. ¿Cómo empezar, verdad? El show.
Beautiful, right?
¿Cómo empezar el show?
Todavía estamos en el mes de la mujer, ¿verdad?
Eso mismo, estamos en el mes de mujer. International Women's Day was March 8th. So, qué buena canción para empezar este programa y celebrar a todas las mujeres este mes. Con Lucy Grau y esa voz y esa canción. Que somos tremendas, ¿verdad? Y somos fuertes. Más fuertes que tú piensas.
Bueno, bienvenidos a episodio número 32.
Lo
32,
mismo.
wow.
32 episodes already. 32 weeks
It's like
of
32
Spanglish.
weeks, that's half a year.
Yeah.
Half a year.
Yep, that's right. So we got Lucy Grau waiting for us backstage here. I know everybody's waiting. Están esperando para Lucy.
Esperando. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's
do
bring
it.
in Lucy. Let's bring in. Hey, Lucy.
Hello, can you see me?
Yes.
How are you guys?
está?
Good, good.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
That's right. It's hump day.
Yeah. So happy to see you again. I interviewed you last year. I think it was last year. I don't
Yeah,
know. Time goes-
last year, the year before, I was like, I know it
I
was
don't
more than a month
I think it
ago.
was around the COVID time.
I don't even know. The time goes by so fast. But that
I
video
know.
was awesome. I know you did that a couple of years ago. So tell me
Yes.
about that song that we just heard.
Well, that song was written by my friend Anabel Blanco. She's an amazing songwriter. She presented it to me so that I can do a version with her, but to translate it to partially in English, so a Spanglish version. But I heard the song, I'm like, oh no, you are not gonna make me translate that into English. It's gonna lose the meaning. No, 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 no. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna steal it from you. Not really steal it, I said, let me record it. And she was honored that I asked her, because I love the song. I love the empowerment for women that it promotes. It's just not just the month of March. I think it's all year round. We're
Yes,
just a
course.
special breed.
Exactly. That's why I don't even like mentioning the holidays. Like they make up things, Today is Dog Day, Grandfather Day, Turtle Day. I don't know what. Every day is a something day.
Hay un día para todo.
Yeah, there is. There's ice cream day.
todo
There's
día.
it's ridiculous.
¿Verdad?
No, I don't mind
Cuando
celebrating ice cream day and cake day. I don't mind celebrating it.
Pizza
You
day.
know?
But
Make it
women
a
should
special
be
kind of day.
honored- Women should be honored every day as much as mothers and, things like that. So
I agree. It's the nucleus of the family, without mama, things don't,
Exactly.
move as smoothly as they would want to.
So what
So,
have
yeah.
you been up to lately since we've last talked? What have you been doing? Any new music?
Yes, I've been
Projects?
recording. Yes, I'm doing a bunch of little things here and there. I also recorded, I was recently, I charted on the Billboard charts up to number 10. I was really excited where it's a song called ¿Qué será de ti?, which is the Roberto Carlos version, but in salsa. I was very proud of that. Nothing's just been working new projects. I'm doing some other salsa songs that we have in the studio, but they're like, little bits here, little bits there. So we just need to finish all the projects so we can bring everything together and do a compilation and bring out the album that I want to do.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Bueno, vamos a preguntarle un poquito más hacia atrás. ¿Cómo fue que Lucy empezó todo esto? ¿Cuándo fue que le dio, cómo se dice? Como dice, ¿verdad?
Inspiración.
Se le prendió el bombillo a uno de que
El
uno quiere
virus.
ser- Right,
El virus de la música.
Exactamente, el virus de la música.
No,
¿Cuándo
no.
fue que te dio el virus?
Es que cómico porque nosotros los cubanos decimos otra palabra para eso, pero no lo voy a decir porque ustedes no son cubanos y entonces no quiero buscarme problemas.
It could
No.
mean something else, I know.
You know where I'm coming from. So, no, yo empecé en la iglesia. So I started when I was 7 years old in a Methodist church, and casualmente the name of the choir or the church that we used to travel from one church to another, it was called Alpha. And in the Bible, Alpha means the beginning. So basically, literally, that was my beginning. So I started there. Then my mom, saw, because I was in the choir, I was the loudest one, usually, So I had the biggest voice. So they saw something in me. So my mom was like, oh my gosh, so she likes to sing and she does it well. And so she would take me to the Cayocho festivals. Back in the day, she would take me from stage to stage, because between like the bands, when they would do the changes and, in between, they call it la cortina.
Mhm.
My mom would give them back in the day. Oh my God, I'm aging myself. We use a cassette. It was a
Yes,
cassette. So
the
that's how
cassette.
long ago
Yeah.
that was. And we would put it to the sound guy, and he would put it up there, and then I would go up there with my cute little pelitos and little bow in the hair and the rumberita. I had a little rumberita dress, and I loved it. Yeah. So that's how I started, and then from then on, it's just I guess polishing the tool that I was
Right.
given by God, and
great.
that's it.
That's
Mhm.
awesome. That's awesome.
Muy lindo, muy lindo. Y has colaborado mucho con muchos artistas, veo, because we've been
Oh,
digging
yeah.
into your bio, and you've collaborated con muchos artistas. So eso
Yeah,
está
I'm
chévere.
very proud of that. I've become friends with a lot of them, and people who I looked up to, people who I would never have thought, hey, oh my gosh, to sing alongside them, it's been amazing.
Who's the I guess the biggest artist that you were like in awe of, like that you could sing with?
Well, I mean, it was for me, the challenge was, of course, La India. La India it was challenging because I had to literally be right there with her vocally. If you're not ready to be right there with India vocally, don't even go there.
Don't get on the stage.
And
Don't
it
even
was
go there.
don't even go there. And it was challenging and it was literally a gift. And we become very close friends. She's like my sister. And she's just amazing. So it's not just, and it was funny because it was her idea. She's like, why don't we record something together? We originally were gonna do something in Spanish. We were gonna do Cosas del Amor, you know that song from Vicky Carr and Ana Gabriel. But then she came to my side. So we did No More Tears and we did it in salsa. And it just came out. I'm very proud of that.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that one. Is that one on YouTube as well?
It sure is. It is.
Oh,
It
I'm
is.
gonna have to look for that. Let me look for that
Yeah.
real quick while JCee talks.
Well, we already got the programming, so I don't want to start looking
know,
around because
I
we already got some videos set up for you, Pero no es bien chévere. How's the scene in Miami? How's Miami been treating you? Because there's a lot of places in Miami to perform.
Well, Miami is Miami. Miami, como dice, nadie es profeta en su propia tierra. However, I am very blessed to say that I do work often here in my hometown, especially like Little Havana and places like that are hot for the tourists and things. So yeah, it's Miami is Miami. Now it's getting warm again,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
it's not easy.
Quickly.
It's been weird.
Cool.
lately,
Oh,
though.
my
It's
goodness.
been weird. It's
Today
been cold.
was
It's been
nice.
cool. It's
Yesterday
been
was
hot.
nice, and then 3 days ago was 90. So
Yeah, it was like, of course people get sick. It's crazy. I don't know if it's global warming or I don't know what it is, but something's going on.
I don't know what it is, but yeah. So that's awesome. So I have a joke to have to tell you because JCee said to me, "Oh, Lucy, she gets busy. She's a judge, and she had. And I go, she's a judge, yeah." And I don't know why se me metió en la cabeza que era jueza,
Sí, jueza.
pero jueza. Y yo digo, wow, qué potente Lucy Grau, es jueza por el día, está ahí con los criminales y va y
He dicho, caso cerrado.
Exacto. Imagine that. I was like, wow, I mean,
Oh my
I
God.
understand, I understand. Now I understand por qué el schedule está bien ocupado.
So what's that about? What show are you on that you've been working on?
Well, it's a show called Hora Caraola. It's kind of like they do these Zoom calls, these virtual singing contests. And then we start eliminating from the singer. So for example, it was a group of 10 and then we picked out of the 10, we picked 2. And then they were so now we have the final 10 and that show is going to be, the finals is going to be April 6th. And I have been so impressed with the amount of talent that is in the finals. It is just mind blowing, and it's a variety of different styles. You guys have, if you guys have a chance that day, or if you can go into the shows that we have done, you're going to be. I was pleasantly surprised. So I'm very excited about that. I've been coaching some of them as well, assigning them songs, challenging them. Because a lot of like, I don't like to sing this, or I can't do a salsa, or I can't do whatever. I'm like, you need to do it. You're going to do it good, and I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to hold your hand all the way through. And it's been great because it's been myself, Ana Maria Pereira, Lena Burke, Anya Linares, Aime Nubiola. We've all been, taking our turns doing it. And it's been a very beautiful experience to see how these youngsters, just with the dream, like we all started. That's why I appreciate it, because I was there, kind of thing.
¿Cómo se llama esto otra vez? ¿Cómo se llama el show otra vez?
Hora, like hour, and then it's Caraola, K-A-R-A, Caraola, yeah.
And it's on YouTube. Where do we find it?
It's on YouTube. You're gonna find it. Yeah, it's Cubanos por el Mundo, I think, but yeah, it's Hora Caraola.
Okay.
It sounds like
Yeah.
Payola.
I know, no, nothing to do with no.
Hora Caraola. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm gonna look that
And
up.
that's great. We love always seeing the new artists. We try to bring, even here, we're trying to bring in new artists as well, so people can see todos los salseros que están allá afuera, que hay mucha gente allá afuera, and just apoyando la música, ¿verdad? Porque,
I love that.
That's what we basically do.
Yeah.
We always like experience in our show. but we also like to push the new people.
I love it. Because
That's
that's the
about-
problem right now with the industry. It seems to be hogged up by the same people, especially in our genre. And that's where
Absolutely.
we need to be a little bit more open-minded. Again, it has to be quality work. It has to be work that has dignity. So that's where you have to be. That's where you draw a fine line, at least for me. So, but it is very important to support that new talent out there. Give them an opportunity. Showcase them like what you guys are doing. Interviews, give them shows. Because there's a lot of talent out there.
Oh,
A lot of
there's
people with a lot of
lot.
swing, in salsa. There's a lot of swingsters there. I love it. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, and I love seeing the youth, like they're in their 20s, even younger. I don't know if you've seen that. There's a little kid that's a Hector Lavoe Jr. Have you seen him?
Yes.
I saw him the other day on Instagram or something. I was like, wow, he's like reincarnated.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Like
love,
some people look like they've been
I love to
reincarnated
see
as a
stuff
person,
like that.
you know?
I love to see stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I also, it worries me because, it's good. He does a good impersonation of him because, of course, he has the voice for it.
Right,
But then you lose yourself in your identity. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
When is the real person gonna come out? 'Cause-
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
people take
I
on-
agree.
Yeah, they take on somebody else's name and they're like, why are you doing that? You can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Tribute to this one, tribute to that one. I mean, it's nice to be recognized as, when you're a superstar, but how many Celia Cruz tributes can you do? How
Exactly.
many Cheo Feliciano tributes can you do? Things like that. So it's it's okay to include it. Like, for example, in my show, I include a Celia Cruz tribute, just a moment because she was our pioneer for us women.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's okay. But to base my whole show on something that, or try to copy the way she sang, there is influence in me because I'm Cuban and I love, she's my favorite of all time. But you have to be yourself. You have to, like you say, you have to find your voice, your hook. And not it's easier to be able to imitate than to find your own,
Oh,
essence.
okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And
there.
another thing is, I understand, and I'm gonna put myself as an example. When
Okay.
I started my band, I had no recordings. So yes, of course, we do what everybody else does, right? You get 12 covers and you get a great band and you make an amazing show, right?
Yeah.
But now that I realize that I'm starting to record more and more, so the more I record, the less covers are gonna, get off my resume, or
Right.
my,
Yeah.
my repertoire.
Right.
So it's good and everything, but to dress like the person, wear the glasses, wear the suits. I mean, I think, you're gonna get lost in that identity. And
Yeah, and then people are always going to reference you as the imitator or the person who played
Yeah.
so and so. So you have to be very careful with those things. Again, it's admirable because you're out there, but you have to be very, very careful because they're going to go back and they're going to compare you. And you don't want to be compared. You want to stand out. And it's okay to do covers. It's okay to, but within the covers, find your own sound. And that's the important part about it. It's like me, I do my covers, like I do my side disco covers, but I have my own sound, my own identity. It's like I don't sound like anybody else.
Right.
So you
everybody
give
knows
you
you.
give the best to the public. You give them a little bit of what they know, and then you say,
Yeah.
"Listen, now this is me."
Exactly.
How do you like that?
Exactly.
How do you like
Exactly.
That's- yeah, and that's a great tip to tell everybody because that's what the singers out there need to learn is, find
Yeah.
your own. You have your own talent, you have your own style of singing. Don't copy somebody else. You can have somebody go, wow, I like this person because they sing well or whatever it is, their talent that you enjoy. But you can't be
Yeah.
that person. You are you. So
And it becomes very monotonous sometimes when you hear somebody, you're like, oh, they just sound the same like everybody else.
yes.
There's no wow factor. But when you hear a voice, you're like, oh, that's so and so. Oh, that's something special. Whether we like, for example, whether we like the way Shakira sings or not, we know it's Shakira. So we're saying,
Right,
but
exactly.
then there's a Shakira imitator. So you're like, okay, come on, find your own little, growl or a little lamb sound. Do something, that works for you.
Exactly. And the thing is, I don't even know how. Like, there's certain bands you can't do tribute bands. They have copyrights and all this stuff
Yeah.
that you can't So usually a tribute band means when the people have passed away. At least when we were kids, right? When we were younger, usually a tribute band would be porque ese grupo that it's a past, like say the Beatles are gone, right? And then you're gonna do a Beatles tribute because they're gone.
Yeah.
But the person's still alive. How do you do a
Yeah.
tribute? You know what I mean?
Right.
They do that all the time. They do it all the time.
I'm like, but he's not dead.
But you know what?
You know why? Because
It's
easy money. It's easy money. Mhm.
Exactly, and it's kind of cool though
What?
that let's say they want to do a tribute to Lucy Grau
Right.
while she's alive. Why do it after she dies?
Yeah.
Es como dice el Gran Combo, que me lo den en vida. I mean, it's the truth too.
I wouldn't mind.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I would like, a tribute. I think that's how tribute should have been while the person is alive. Ya que
Right.
está muerto, the person is not going to be like, thank you and thank you
Right.
for the
Well, they
recognition.
can appreciate it. Invite the person.
And they're still gonna bank the royalties because there's their
Oh, yeah.
song, so they should be okay with it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna bring in the money, bring it in.
Well, I think it's that time for a commercial break from one of our sponsors. And
We'll be.
we're going to be talking with Lucy right back. And we have more music, okay? So no se lo pierdan. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Y ahí lo tiene, damas y caballeros. Víctor Romero, my friend. Orlando, ya tú sabes, si necesitas un sitio donde ensayar, ya tú sabes, Harmony Studios, if you need any conga lessons, any voice lessons, you want to record your song there, check out my friend Víctor Romero. Okay, Harmony Studios.
Trying to support our people out there.
Exactly.
That's right. It's important.
We gotta share with everybody. You know,
Yeah.
we got people in Tampa, we got people in Orlando, we got people
Puerto
in
Rico,
Puerto
Mexico.
Rico.
all
You know,
over
we
the
have to
place.
share it. I mean, I don't want all the attention, which is good, but it's nice, but I like to share with everybody
¿Qué
else.
fue? Te voy a sacar la chacleta.
This is the reason for the
Sacar
show.
la chacleta. Okay, porque empieza
Pau, pau,
la
pau,
cosa.
pau.
Okay.
Wow. La chancla, that's how they call it in Cuba too.
No, we call it la chancleta.
La
La
chancleta
chancleta.
también.
La chancleta.
La
This
chancleta.
is the Puerto Rican boomerang.
Ya salía con la chancleta. Cuando salía la
Está
chancleta,
bien.
uno salía mandado para afuera.
Muchacho, my mom would take out anything. El cinto, la chancleta, un palo, whatever. It was a lethal weapon.
Whatever could be thrown, right?
Whatever object was near.
But that's why we were good kids, because we have respect.
Yep.
Lucy, nos enteramos que tiene unos eventos prontos por ahí que está. You're gonna perform soon. I believe.
Yes.
I believe one of them is March 23rd.
Yes, which is your birthday.
My birthday.
I think it's this one, yeah, March
Exactly.
23rd in Calle 8. So in Alfaro.
We've been there.
Alfaros.
Yeah.
I believe all the famous people play there.
Everybody
Everybody play there at least once.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's the first time I play there. He has been after me to go and just because of scheduling situations, I haven't been able to do it. So finally I'm able to perform at Alfaro. So I'm really excited.
That's good.
So and he's the owner's a fan of mine too. So this is like, win-win situation. So it's exciting
That's cool.
in my
That's an
hometown.
exciting feeling. Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna be for my birthday. She's taking me.
We'll be in Boca at the Saturday night dance fever
Oh.
spectacular with Travaris and Denny Terrio
Oh,
from Dance
you
Fever.
can't
Evelyn,
know.
show her the flyer. Show her the flyer.
Heaven must be missing angel,
They
Yeah.
got Evelyn
missing
Champagne.
one
She is.
angel's
Oh, there it is,
child.
there it
Oh
is,
yes,
look.
love
Look
it,
at that.
love it.
And of course,
Woo.
my beautiful friend Angel from the Cover Girls should be singing. Friend
Oh
Jolie,
wow, that's
Sugar
great.
Hill Gang.
Familia.
Yeah, so it's
Hip
going to be
hop, the
amazing.
hip. Oh, that's like my time. You're taking me
It's our
back.
time,
I'm
right?
going back.
I saw you did a disco song too.
I know.
Last Dance.
Yes,
You
yes,
did,
that's how I
yes.
started. That's how I started getting popular, so to say, doing those versions of the disco hits. Yes. So
Yeah, I love them.
I did a whole album called it's a salsa disco collection. It's a petición by request because there were songs like I started with Last Dance, and then people started asking me, "Why don't you do on the radio? Why don't you do MacArthur Park? Why don't you do Let's Groove?" So I'm like, oh, okay, so some songs you can convert into salsa, and some you can't. So it was, I did my homework, and we
Es
did
como
something fun.
los chistes en inglés no suenan bien en español.
Exactamente.
You
No
know,
tienen el
and so
mismo
it
sabor.
changes. You know,
Yes,
it
What?
changes.
the whole
What
meaning.
Any joke, like
Joke.
anything from
Oh,
English
joke.
to Spanish,
Yeah.
it's the dynamic
You
of
can't.
everything.
You can't. Dices un chiste en español y you try to translate it, doesn't work. Then
No.
they're like, what? No, es que no va, que no sabe la palabra. You can't. There's certain words in Spanish. that
Hey,
can't-
let's go through this list here, Lucy. We got some people here in the house.
Okay.
We got DJ Carlos Rivera from Puerto Rico.
Hey,
Enviando
Carlos.
saludos.
Saludos.
Él es una de las personas en Puerto Rico que ayuda a la generación nueva, a los salseros que
Ay,
están
qué
haciendo
chévere.
grabaciones nuevas. So, echándonos siempre para adelante. Aquí está Eduardito Iván, ya tú sabes, tremendo cantante también. Saludos, Lucy.
Hello.
Mhm.
¿Quién más tenemos aquí?
That's my friend Melinda. Hi,
Melinda, one of our
Melinda.
friends.
She's in
Hi,
New York.
Melinda.
She's in New York.
Huito
Yeah.
Rodríguez,
Huito.
maestro Huito. Hey, what's up?
He's here waiting with the wife at the grocery store.
He's just
Huito.
dropping by. Tremendo salsero, tremendo maestro de la compañía NMJ.
Mhm.
So we got some
You
people.
got good
tuning in.
company. Good company
Yeah.
tune in.
Good company.
Yep. Siempre hay unos salseros que entran ahí y gente from different places, so it all depends. But again, we're just here to support you guys, la artista allá afuera y que la salsa sigue para adelante y que, we have to embrace, people have to open their minds and remember that there's not just a Gran Combo or all the people that started salsa that we remember. There's
Which
so
we
many
appreciate
artists.
them. Yeah, we appreciate Gilberto Santa Rosa. We appreciate Victor Manuel. We love all of them. But let's make space for the new generation.
Yeah.
Do like collaborations. Put them under your wing and let's walk them
Exactly.
along.
So we talked about that. We were talking about that the other day. Que estamos diciendo por qué los grandes no están apoyando a la otra gente.
Well, lo
Que
están
no
haciendo, pero no lo están haciendo a un nivel rápido. Lo están haciendo poquito a poco. Hay artistas que, como Tito Nieves, él está introduciendo talento nuevo.
Right.
Here and there. So, poco a poco ya están, they're helping out,
Yeah.
like they should. Pero poco a poco lo están haciendo, pero this is why our show,
Right.
había un comentario los otros días en las redes que había una persona que hacía esto, una plataforma, trayendo gente a entrevistarlo, y él dice que un día se cansó porque él dice, es mucho trabajo hacer esto, so lo dejó de hacer yo lo hago, and I will keep on doing it until God lets me and extends my life, and I will do it hasta que se pueda. Mientras más artistas lleguen y más artistas
Aplauso.
nos dejen
Very good.
hacerlo, lo seguimos haciendo. Y que aunque no me cueste nada, I don't get paid millions, I don't get paid thousands, I do it out of my heart because this is what I love. And when you love something, you're a healthy person all around.
Absolutely.
¿Me entiendes?
Yep.
Yeah.
When
No
you
ego, no
it's
nothing.
more for no nothing. It's very fulfilling to your soul, to everything. And I think it's important to do just that, not just support, but do it for yourself. Do it something that is that you're doing the right thing. And a lot of people lose touch of that.
Yeah, they do.
There's worse things you could be doing, and you could be doing something productive like we're doing, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. What is it? 2 hours of your day, and then maybe in between, trying to get in touch with the artist or organizing and coordinating. But it's something you love. It's a passion that you have, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Y yo siempre cuento con el público because a lot of people tune in, a lot of people supporters, so esto no es solamente para
growing.
nosotros, es para todos, it's growing. So,
Claro,
no te
hay que
creas.
compartan
creas,
estos
people, no.
videos, compartan y spread the word. Spread the word. That's important.
Yeah, and hopefully we're in the transition right now because we're going to be moving soon.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten the Roku finished yet, but I'm aiming to get the Roku up so we'll be on the Roku channel. So that way you can just say Spanglish Cafe y va a subir. So then that
Love
will really be
it.
hitting all the
Ah,
houses. That's
you go,
my
girl.
goal.
Love it.
Everything con
Get it done.
paciencia and little by little, y
Yeah.
con paciencia, you know?
Yeah, we have a big family. We have my mother and we have 3 golden girls in the house.
Love
And
it.
the doggies and the cats and us. So, you know, it's a little sometimes we get here, we're like, am I okay now? Like, because when we walk in, we're like all razzled, you know what I mean? And then we're like, I put my makeup on, I fix my hair. Okay, I could look.
You're like, I'm fabulous.
Okay now. Yeah.
And now,
5 minutes before it wasn't.
and it's not only
A
it's not
little
only
lipstick and some
Wednesday.
lashes.
No son solamente los miércoles, los martes, she has another program.
Right. I do my
Oh, wow.
my wellness podcast.
Then we got Wednesdays, which is Spanglish Cafe, and then we have Thursdays. Now we just opened a
Freestyle.
new Spanglish Cafe freestyle edition. So it's a separate
Yeah.
Spanglish Cafe with
Love that.
with the artists from back in the days and the
Right.
new freestyle artists from today.
So our first interview was last week with Angel from the Cover Girls, and we had a great interview with her. And then tomorrow we'll have David Torres from Nice and Wilds, that sang Diamond Girl. Remember
Oh my
Diamond
gosh,
Girl?
yes, of course. I was like, oh, please. You're making me feel old.
We're not old, we're good. We're like wine, we age
That was,
very well.
yes. That was like one of the first Spanglish songs. One of the first
Oh,
Spanglish
yeah.
songs because they had a little piece of Spanish in it.
Exactly.
You remember that little
yeah.
piece? In the,
Yeah, the Diamond Girl. Yeah.
Yes,
he
yes,
sang-
yes,
he sang,
yes.
He sang, actually, he was here in Boca on my birthday, February 16th. And we went to see him. We got there just in time, right before he performed. And I was like, oh, what a perfect day. And then we saw some friends before too. But it was great. He sang Diamond Girl, and he sang some other songs, and he sang in
She
Spanish.
sang
and English.
salsa too. That was
sang
good. He
salsa
put some
también.
salsa into the show. So that
Yeah.
was pretty
oh,
good.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. And it was a great birthday for you.
Yes, it was.
She,
I
she
had
was
fun.
happy with that.
I like my freestyle and my disco, so
So she's a month older
Me
than me, just in
too.
case.
I guess that's my first, and then I don't know. I mean, salsa is always salsa because of the family and my dad was a
Absolutely.
pianist, so
It's more of a cultural thing for us, at
it's
least.
a cultural thing, yeah.
And that's the way we keep it alive, you know, since
Exactly.
I wasn't born in Cuba, I was born here in Miami. So for me, that's a way of keeping our roots, you know, in place. And that's
Yeah.
the same thing I share with my kids, but I do it in a way, since I do Spanish and English, I try to cater to the new generation as well, doing that, but with the songs that we grew up with,
Right.
you know?
Yeah,
So,
so people
yeah.
can.
Let me ask you something funny, Lucy. I don't know if you feel the same. Okay, in Puerto Rico, if you're not born in Puerto Rico and you go to New York, like that was our second island, right? And they
Yeah.
say, were you born here? Or you were born in the island? I said, no, I was born in New York. I said, so all right, so you're New Yorican, you're not Boricua. So what is, I mean, I know it's a difference, but still, your parents are Puerto
It's-
Rican. They still raise you with the Puerto Rican values.
You're Puerto
but-
Rican.
But right, pero en la calle, you're New Yorican because then you learn the city.
Well,
Then you get
I am
to the city.
exactly, but you know what? That's the same problem that I have because I'm not Cuban enough and I'm not Miami enough or American enough.
Gosh.
So I'm limbo. I'm in the limbo. So people are like, where is she from? What is she? I'm in my own little category, just like you guys are. You know, so I'm like, I'm a Miamian, you know, I'm like, what can I say? I speak English, I speak Spanish perfectly. No, but they ask me, where are you from? Where are you? I'm like, I'm Cuban. Oh, so you were born in Cuba? No, I wasn't. So you're not Cuban. Yes, I am. So it's like, I eat arroz con frijoles, I have vaca frita, I'm Cuban. I dance Cuban music. This is what we do.
I
Salsa,
know.
the chorus salsa is Cuban music. So, hello.
I know.
But-
I know.
So I feel you.
You know, so I'm like, lo que me sacó a mí fue que I was born in Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico, but
Ah,
I got
bueno.
the
So you are
very
Puerto
well.
Rican.
I'm a New Yorican.
so I had the both of both worlds. I grew up with the
It's
freestyle
nice.
and the salsa of Puerto Rico. So it's like with me it blended, you know.
Hey, Mike.
There
how
you go,
doing?
it worked
Maybe
out.
Mike's on.
Oh, that's a friend of ours, Mike, Miami Mike.
He was on the show
That's
yesterday with me on the wellness.
Oh, somebody from Miami.
Yeah.
305,
from Miami.
305.
Hey, you gotta see that. You gotta see that show, Lucy. I'll tell Alida to send you the link. It's an awesome show.
Yeah, it was very good yesterday with Miami Mike. We had a great conversation about health and sickness and what he's done to get better. And let me
Wow,
tell
that's
you,
great.
It's really, really was incredible.
Yeah, it is
And here,
incredible.
who's this game?
I was stuck to the TV. I was stuck to the TV.
Kelly.
A lot of information that we don't know, and
That's funny.
we just live life, like, yeah, okay, it's not gonna happen to me or whatever.
Yeah, and then you get sick, and then something happens, and that's why I started the other show, because I had a stroke 7 years ago, and said, heck no, I'm not saying like this. So I had to change my ways.
Yeah.
Tony Perino,
You gotta-
tremendo trompetista aquí saludando.
¡Ay, qué lindo! There's a story with the que lindo. I don't know if I
Okay.
can share it. So
Yeah,
what
go ahead.
happens is he had just come from, I think he came from Mexico, and we went to film Alvin and the Chipmunks. So we were part of Alvin and the Chipmunks. There's a little scene in Alvin and the Chipmunks. They were asking for a salsa band. So he had just gotten here from wherever he was from. I think I'm not sure it was Mexico or Cuba. And all of a sudden he shows up late to the filming. And I'm here calling him, and he's not answering. So when he walks up, I go to him. Qué lindo, eh? Qué lindo. He can come in or whatever, qué lindo. So then from then on, he's stuck with qué lindo. Like, oh yeah, you're so qué lindo. But he's great. I call him my azabache because he's a great guy. He's great.
Tremendo músico. Pues sí, Lucy también tiene otra cosa besides the March 23rd. I think she has something else coming up.
Yes.
Intercontinental.
Yes.
In Miami. Yes, I have the Salsa Meets Disco show. We're going, it's
Right, there it is.
exactly with Salsa Lovers. There you go. And it's going to be that Friday night, the Friday before the Hora Caraola final. So on the 5th,
Right.
Friday night, we will be performing, there at that event. They do that, I believe, once a month, or like the last or the first Friday of the month in the hotel. And this month, it's going to be an honor for me to be performing.
That'd be cool.
For the Salsa.
I don't know where we are right now.
Is that the one? Because I know I've been to a few events at the Intercontinental. Is that the one that they had the stage outside near the pool, or the one that's inside?
This one's inside on the second floor.
Oh, okay, on the second floor.
In the big I think the big ballroom. Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that would be cool. So if you guys are down in Miami, you definitely have to go. The hotel's beautiful. The location's beautiful right there because you're by the water and Bayside
Absolutely.
and everything. So you can enjoy the outside beautiful weather of Miami, Florida. So
And the dancers there are top notch because it's all the salsa lover dancers from all the schools, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And they're going to mix it with the whole hustle, the dancing of the hustle and
see,
it's
that's
gonna be
when I
fun.
get all confused. I have this thing that I tried to dance salsa. I was taking a salsa class, and they kept saying,
Uh-huh.
"You have an extra step that had a little," and it was the hustle. When you do
The hustle,
the
the little skip, the little skip.
The little skip. So I tried to dance salsa, and I got the little skip, but Alida, but I can't. It's a hustle thing. I can't.
I get you. It took me a while, but I get it. I
You know
get
what
it.
I mean? Yeah. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong?
You have to reprogram it.
I just want to mention that we have a maestro Marcus Hernandez.
Oh, I love Marcus. Orquesta Fuego.
He's in the back room. So I want to ask you, Lucy, before I bring him in, he's going to come in a little bit, and we're going to play another video from you. But what was your experience with Marcus Hernandez?
No, I have only great things to say about Marcus, Sylvia, Tony, Maria, the whole band. I mean, those people are super extra special. They hold a very special place in my heart. Marcus, what I love Marcus, he's a go-getter. He doesn't play. He's like, he wants something. He doesn't wait. He just goes, let's do it. And, that's very rare nowadays to find somebody like that. And he's always being very innovative, and he's always making new music, and he's on top of his game. Marcus is a great guy, and so everybody's just amazing people.
Alida also had him in an interview, I think that same day.
The same
right?
day,
That
yeah,
was the same day.
Lucy. I interviewed Marcus and Lucy. 'Cause
What-
they were at another
Yeah,
event.
I've had the honor of collaborating with them, and
Right.
it's been amazing.
Yeah.
The videos,
What a
everything. It's just been a fun
coincidence.
experience.
What a coincidence. That is a different show.
I know, he didn't tell me.
And I didn't even plan it. I said, you know
He
what?
didn't- I just gave him the
Anita
name.
interviewed them before for the magazine, but now we got a different platform. And it's different.
Right.
So I want to see if I can hook them up and look.
And then he shows me the flyer. You really put them together? I said, I did that last time. So look at that. It just worked out that way. So that's great. That's great. Do you want to?
Well, they have a lot. They have a lot of music together.
Yes, they do. I have a couple of videos here. So I don't know which one you want to share first. If you want to share
Well,
one with both of them before we bring in Marcus.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Okay.
Bueno, mi gente, aquí es, el título se llama Piensa con el
Piensa con el corazón. Think
Okay.
with your heart.
And this was with Orquesta Fuego, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's check it out.
Piensa con el corazón.
Ya ha llegado el momento de mostrarle al mundo que de amor estamos hechos. Tenemos que comprenderlo, que de un corazón multicolor es nuestro lecho. Y hoy al despertar tienes la oportunidad de amar y ser feliz. Una es la verdad, no permitas que hagan de tu alma un arma de metal.
That was a lot of fun filming that. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. That brought me some great memories. That was good. Can't hear you guys.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
Supposed to unmute itself.
Yes, it's supposed to unmute itself,
I
but
didn't do
anyway,
it.
it didn't do it. So, you know, esa tiene tremendo swing. It was very fun. Just by looking at the video, I could tell that it was very fun to make that video.
Oh yeah, they were
You
having
guys had a
fun in
ball.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Very organic. Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah.
And we don't have the people that's there. There's Mr.
Exactly.
Romero right there.
That
You know,
was-
everybody. Yeah.
That was the sponsorship right there.
Yeah. So,
Pero tenemos a Mark por ahí, a Marcus. Before we finish with Lucy Grau, we want to bring him in so
Well,
they
say
can say
hi.
hello to each other. And I'm sure probably you haven't spoken in a while, but we bring Marcus in.
Probably a couple of minutes ago, no.
Para que salude. Para
Ahí está Marcus. Hola, Marcus.
que salude.
Dímelo, Marquito.
Epa.
A lot of memories that we had a tremendous amount of time, good fun in that video.
That was a lot of fun. It was very organic. It was a great time. It was.
Bueno, Maestro, I want to thank you. First of all, thank you for coming in the show. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule. I know we have busy schedules, and to us, it's an honor to have you here and give us the time.
It's my pleasure, man. My pleasure. Yep.
So Lucy, it was great to have you on the show and just see you again, your lovely face again. I love hearing your music. And everybody out there, don't forget to go this March 23rd. Go see Lucy at Alfaro's and go down to Miami. Get some nice Miami culture, some good food, and there's a good Puerto Rican restaurant down the street too.
Mofongo, yes.
Mofongo. Oh my God, so good.
I'm addicted.
Is
I
it?
love their sorullos. Yes,
Oh
yummy.
my God.
I love it. Well, guys, have a great night. Thank you,
All right,
Marcus.
thank you. We'll see you again. Corazón,
Good to see you,
bye.
dear.
Say hi to Sylvia.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
What a sweetheart. She's just an amazing artist. What a pleasure to work with her. We've done another video with her as well. Al Mal Tiempo Buenas Salsa. We had such a great time doing that.
That's good. That's good. So I see you guys are doing great. The band looks awesome. I was looking at the website.
Thank
And what I guess JCee was saying, you're on #1 on the independent chart somewhere, right?
We're right now ranked as the #1 independent salsa band in the world. So
Nice.
right now we're
Beautiful.
touring and stuff. Right after I'm a CPA by trade as well. So right after tax season, we head out to LA and then we do a bunch of touring, around the country. So it's gonna be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
we have a new album coming out April 7th, which is going to be a lot different from what we've done in our 6 albums. It's going to be a lot of English salsa on this particular one, but it's not just English. It's because some of the songs are like from Ella Fitzgerald and stuff like that. So it's going to be a new feel. Yeah, it's almost my goal was to start them just like the song, jazz or whatever, and then break out to the salsa. So so we've done that with that song. We did My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. We also did that one. So we have a bunch of good songs, English salsa out there that, man, the arrangements came out super, super nice.
Wow. Well, make sure you send us the link to save,
Absolutely,
save the link and save the date for the album to come out. It'll be on Spotify and all the playlists, right?
Any hard copies coming out on CDs, please, if you can send us one.
Absolutely.
We like to collect them.
I got a good deal on doing some vinyls. So I know vinyls
Vinyl's coming back.
Just,
the
but
vinyl's
collectors are out there, right?
Yes, I still have my vinyls. I still have all
Okay,
my old vinyls from back in the day. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And they still sound so good. I love the sound of vinyl.
Yeah, that little scratching sound,
right?
The bass you do with CDs, but it's just fantastic to even look.
It's just something, I don't know. There's something about vinyl, and then when you get to that
It's so nice.
that little sound in between when it starts scratching, and then you go to the next song, you're like, oh, my next song, and you get ready, like I'm like.
I agree. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we got a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
we've done a few videos already. They're all going to be coming out, soon. Once the album gets released. But this particular album, I featured a lot of different artists. I've featured a lot of people from around the world. Basically, I did the Ella Fitzgerald song features a Filipino girl, 17-year-old Filipino girl, and wow, what an amazing voice she has. So I got just a bunch of people. I got a guy from Puerto Rico. I just released Besame Mucho, our own version of it, sort of. And what a fantastic guy this guy is, just an incredible singer. So and he's doing a couple of songs on the album as well. And then I got a couple of Americanos that when I won at the Independent Music Awards, basically the comments that I heard from throughout is, they love the music, they don't understand the words. So my idea for this album was just that. I said, trying to get some of the American lovers of salsa to get more in tune with salsa.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea because I know some other people have done some remixes of like Tony Sucre did Michael Jackson.
He did a great Michael
and that
Jackson.
was awesome.
Good success with that.
Yeah, and then I forgot who else. And then the other day, who was it?
Well, Lucy, Lucy's been big with that. Lucy's with, she's the
Lucy does the disco. Yeah. And it's good because, we were talking about how, we grew up here, most of us, and, we simulated to wherever we live, but we still have our culture. Siempre tenemos la cultura de nosotros. And so we carry la cultura, pero somos americanos,
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So let me ask you, Maestro. I mean, you look like you have so much energy, and I just wanted to ask you, how long have you been doing this?
You're killing me, man.
How long you been doing this? Because wow, you have energy. You have a lot of energy.
Well, I started off as a musician in the 70s. My son started in New York City. I was there. I was performing almost every day. Basically back in the day. And then back in the day they had the after hours. So sometimes you would do a gig and then go to the after hour, perform till 8 in the morning, come out, the sun's out and everything. So,
you need these when you come out.
One time, and I will never do this, but we played at the Corso, and then we played somewhere else.
Corso.
And then we played at Pozos, which was Pozos with the after hours, right? And right from Pozos, we ended around 8 o'clock. We went to Sing Sing to perform at a concert there at the jail. We did like 24 hours. Never again. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that now. Forget that. But we had some great fun over there during that time. So after music started dying, and then obviously I finished up my school and became but I became an accountant to a lot of these guys. Steely Dan, the Allman Brothers. I was handling the Ricky Martin band during the Vida Loca days. So I still do a lot of my clients are still musicians. Mark Quiñones, conguero, and he's a percussionist, right? So they're my clients still. They've been my clients for Arturo Ortiz, who was my piano instructor too. He was the musical director for Ricky Martin for many years.
Wow.
So he's still my friend, my client. So I still do a lot of musicians. But then when I moved to Florida, me dio la piquiña otra vez. I miss music. I didn't perform for about 20 years, believe it or not. And entonces I got down here, and this was dry down here. There was hardly any salsa. There was a couple of karaoke guys down here and stuff like that. So I just, I told my wife, and I just getting the itch to do something again. And I just want to let you know, and you got to be on board with this. I told her, I said, it's going to cost us. Because I don't do anything like Lucy told you. I don't do anything half-assed, man. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do all the way. So
that's how we are.
That's how that's how it should be.
Doing it, and I got hooked, and that was it. So, imagine 7 albums later, we don't have any, outside of my, a couple of sponsors here and there, not much really, but we pay for everything. So, it's a big investment, but we enjoy it. We love it. We love the touring and stuff like that. So, yeah.
No, that's great. So, where are you going to be touring to? You're going to be going in different United
States? We're going to go to
LA,
and then we're going to be around the country because we met up with a guy in LA. One of the big shots of hard rock and the house of blues and stuff like that. So they're going to try to get us a tour on all the hard rocks and all
nice.
Yeah. So that's big because they pay very, very well. So that's going to be a good concert series for us. And
that's great. Congratulations.
So I'm going to go to LA after this. We're going to do a little touring, and then I'm going to sign the contract. And we'll be. And we're supposed to go to Colombia at some point during the year as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sure.
You gonna go to Vegas probably?
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, Vegas too. Yeah.
My sister lives up in Vegas, so I have to let her know because she says no hay mucha salsa. So
Sí. Bueno, uno de los cantantes allá en Vegas, Grau, he's an artist. If you look him up on Spotify, he did. So, this whole thing with Peso Pluma and all that stuff, right? That one song they have, Ella Baila Sola, really kind of took off. They got a billion plays.
Wow.
So I decided, you know what? I did my own version of that song, and I found this guy in Las Vegas, Ramji. And so I got that Peso Pluma song in salsa. That's coming up.
Nice. Peso
That's
Pluma.
coming up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, what was your experience with working con José Alberto El Canario?
He's a sweetheart, man. He is just what an awesome guy he is. I mean, it's funny because when I've dealt with, I've had Nino Segarra and Osvaldo Roman and stuff like that. He is such a sweet. He doesn't want anybody to do it like that. I said, Jose, can I get you this? Don't worry, I get it myself. He doesn't want anybody to pay him. He just, I'll do it myself. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of myself, man. He was like royalty to me. I know him from back in the 70s with
Right.
73, right? So it's just, when he came, at first when I got in touch with him through the guy in Miami that does a lot of arrangements. He works with him, and he when he agreed, he doesn't do this more often with everybody, but he heard our stuff and he said, "Wow, I love these guys. Let me do the thing." And then I asked him, "Man, do you want to do a video, man? I'd love to do a video with you." And he said, "Yeah." So I flew him in, and wow, he's a great guy to work with.
Nice,
Wow.
nice. We want to show a little bit of that because I saw that video and it was amazing. So I want everybody that's tuning in right now, I want them to check out this video con José Alberto El Canario, con Marcus Hernandez, Orquesta Fuego. Disfrútenlo, mi gente.
Wow.
Esa mujer me tiene loco, me tiene loco, me tiene loco. Si no le tengo, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco. Esa mujer me tiene loco, me tiene loco, me tiene loco. Me tiene loco, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco.
Cuando yo la vi entrar por esa puerta, me puse tan nervioso, quise bailar con ella. Es que su caminar me enloquece y no funcionó. Ay, yo no sé qué hacer, esa mamita a mí me vuelve loco. ¿Quién es ella? ¿Con quién anda? Si anda sola, yo quiero bailar con ella.
Esa mujer me tiene loco, me tiene loco, me tiene loco. Si no le tengo, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco. Esa mujer me tiene loco, me tiene loco, me tiene loco. Si no le tengo, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco, me rompo el coco.
Mira cómo está bailando, mírala cómo se menea. Cuando ella da una vueltica, esa mujer se es bella.
Okay, that stupid mute again.
I know.
Ah, I need a little mouse, like a real mouse to click on it for me.
No, one of the things I was telling Alida, I was watching the video and I seen other videos from your band and I seen a lot of pictures from your band. And one of the things I like your band, I like the wardrobe.
The
because
style.
I am that kind of guy. I am the kind of guy that when I come with my band, I like to dress sharp and I like my band to look professional. And I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
You know, so many times I've seen people go in jeans and sneakers, you know, I mean, I don't care where I go. They tell me, yeah, aren't you overdressed? I'm like,
No.
let me stay like this. Let me stay like that.
That's the old, the old days.
Old
for me,
school, right?
The old school, yeah, because back in the day, all the bands dressed up and everything like that. Then it's funny because when I got back to salsa, I used to see a lot of people with the jeans and stuff like that. That's not me, just not, so I dress the band all the time. We always have uniforms. I buy the uniforms for the band, and I just have them always. And that's one of the things I hear most. Man, you guys are always dressed really well, And it's funny because a lot of the local bands have now stepped it up. So now a lot of the local bands, you see them there, they all got the shirts.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Now they start getting some pride.
Exactly.
So my manager said, "Man, you started something here now."
No, it's
all the
great.
bands now have the shirts and the thing and stuff like that. So yeah.
You know, when I was starting, another salsa singer that, he was, you can say, kind of a mentor. He's seen me doing good, and then he told me, JCee, I don't care what anybody says. You keep on dressing the way you dress, and you keep dressing the band. Let everybody else dress crazy. You dress the way you are because you're on the right path.
I agree.
Don't change for nobody.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Presentation is key.
Yeah, it is.
And I remember
pleasing, it's eye pleasing, right? When you walk in, they say, "Oh, here's the band."
Yeah, this is classic. This is big band. This is,
Exactly.
It's not a little 4-piece that, from around the corner and, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I remember
we do our stuff, man. You got the logos,
the shirts, the logos, yeah.
We do all the stuff, man. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to look well.
You brand yourself, and that's what you did. You got your branding.
Yeah.
You got your logo, so you're, and the
I got
vestuario.
some good artists that work with me and stuff like that. So I'm always, trying to reinvent some things. I don't like to stay anything for a long time. I just, I look at it, and say, okay, man, it's a little fresh. Let's do a little fresh paint here. And then I just, change some things around. I changed a little bit the logo for this new album. I went like a classic because, it's a lot of classic songs. Ella Fitzgerald. There's My Heart Will Go On. There's I did a medley of the Rat Pack. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and Frank Sinatra. So that's going to be in there.
Wow, that's going to be really interesting. That's going to be
good.
interesting. I want to hear that. Wow.
When we finish, I'll send you a link, a private link to view the songs, so you can check them out.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, it's interesting because we grow up.
Be the first, so don't ship.
Yeah, why not?
Right? Yeah, but you
Thank
guys
you.
get a taste of
Modern.
Yeah.
So I was just saying, we were talking with Lucy before, right? So we were talking about how we grew up with disco and freestyle, and then now you brought something up too, because we grew up with Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra too. So we had a diverse amount of music as we grew up in the 70s, 80s, 70s, 80s especially.
And Motown, for me, Motown.
And Motown, yeah.
I grew up in New York, so
I know.
Motown for me, yeah.
Well, when you're in New York, you get everything.
Yep,
you get everything.
Oh, back then,
so many different genres of music. It was just fantastic. I didn't know anything about salsa until I was in college, really, because I didn't know anything about it. It was a thing that came for the Latin weekend or whatever, and it was a salsa band. And after that point, it was all, for me, it was Motown, Diana Ross, and all that stuff. That's what I grew up with. Because I went to pretty much an all black school, so that's what it was at that time. It wasn't until this happened in the college that that just penetrated through my soul. The music, I didn't know anything about it, so I started buying LPs from Eddie Palmieri and all that stuff, and I just got hooked. I got hooked on it. So I early on, I hooked up with a couple of piano players in New York City, and they kind of taught me, the whole salsa thing, piano and all that stuff. So it's been great, yeah.
That's cool. Mira, ahí está David Atanasio, el maestro, saludándolo, todo un caballero, you see? So you have a lot of love, a lot of people.
Christian Ray was here.
Oye, y Christian está por ahí diciendo que por ahí viene algo con Christian Rey y Orquesta Fuego.
Mira.
You're gonna hear it when I send it to you. You're gonna hear Christian Ray do the song.
Él es muy bueno. He's good.
Yeah,
He's good.
Yeah, very
We
good.
met
He
him,
did a
yeah.
very good job.
Fresh blood, baby.
Yeah. So I have half traditional salsa, that our usual fuego stuff, but the other half is where I'm really, something I've always wanted to do is to kind of honor these fantastic singers of the past. So that's really where my heart is right now with that. And again, when you hear My Heart Will Go On, that lady in LA that sang that song she's a gospel singer, and she won at the Independent Music Awards. She won all the gospel, everything, best song, best arrangement.
Wow.
She won everything. So I approached her and asked her if she wanted to do something. And man, you gotta check out her voice. It's just incredibly powerful.
Wow, that's amazing. What was her name again?
Her name is Victoria Miller from LA, and she is
Victoria Miller.
Victoria Miller.
incredible. Yeah.
There's so much talent out there.
Americanos into the mix of what I'm doing, and they love it because they've never done anything like this. They've always stuck with the regular traditional, either gospel or rock or whatever. So now to take that and bring them into my arena of salsa, which is a little different for them singing because they have to sing a little faster than what they used to, right? So this, I'm going at the studios in LA and stuff like that with these great engineers too from LA and stuff like that. So they love it. They love the whole feel of the salsa and everything. So it's just been a great experience recording with these Americanos.
I know. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, because they love the rhythm. It's the rhythm of the music that gets people. Like you said.
It does. It really does penetrate you. It just, it's catchy. It's, our style has always been for bailador, right? I mean, nice, easy, nothing real fast. So it's just the tempo that we use is just great for the dancers. That's basically me as a dancer too. I don't like the real fast Colombian stuff. They have some great music over there, and I know we perform a lot with Nietzsche. Nietzsche's a little fast, but that's a whole different again, the Colombia, they have their own style over there.
Vaya, listen, mi gente, vamos a coger un commercial break. Para todos los que quieran a nice fresh haircut like me, si quieren con diseño, como quiera que lo quieren, el tipo hasta te pinta el pelo, So
come to the studio, right? We'll do it right there for you.
Yeah, man. And if you're around the Hillsborough area down here, Deerfield area down here in Florida, come and check us out. Check it out.
I'll be right
New
back.
Era Barber.
Alida Hernandez. Right now, just my favorite barber here at New Era Barbershop here on Hillsborough Boulevard, right near Powerline Road. Check it out. Look it up on Google and get your haircut. Men, women, children, come out. You'll see JCee got a nice little hot towel and everything. But I get my hair cut here, so you can see the nice design and everything. And he does color too. So don't be afraid of the barber. Okay? That's the barber.
Thank you, Fernando. Thank you for helping us out always. Thank you for sponsoring us, helping us out.
I need a haircut.
Every little counts. So it's her turn soon.
It's my turn. He went without me. I gotta get a haircut.
That's great. Yeah.
Since I keep it short now it's like you have to go all the time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too
right.
hot.
Yeah,
It's too hot in Florida for long hair. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, nobody
No,
believes
my
that she
wife-
goes.
My wife's in the Canadian video. My wife with the long white hair. That's my wife. So
Oh, okay.
they're in the videos every now and then. It's,
So yeah, nobody believes that she goes to the barber.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
what was I saying?
yeah.
There you go.
Nobody would think a woman would go to a barbershop, right? Because it was that, but
They do a
he
great
does
job. They do
Yeah.
a great job. They have stylists that can cut, the style you want. I tell him a picture. Here, I want my hair like this, and he does it.
That's
everything.
it.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, I know.
that's good,
And then
yeah.
he does
I
the
think
little
Christian Ray is
designs.
also a barber.
Who?
All right. Ooh.
Christian Ray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has
look
no
at that.
barbershop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Christian Ray has a barbershop.
Oh, that's
That's right.
right.
That's right. In Puerto Rico. That's
Oh,
right.
that's our sister over here. Maggie's on. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, sister. Thank you for tuning in. So, Marcus, maestro, dígame de esta muchacha, Carla Cruz.
So Carla Cruz, again, I met her at the Independent Music Awards. She just did a presentation. She didn't have anything to present, but the owner of the Independent Music Awards, he just wanted to feature her there. So she did a piece. She did almost an Ella Fitzgerald song. I forget what artist she did, but she sang it, and this 17-year-old belted this song out. That was Billie Holiday. She did a Billie Holiday. So again, young people usually they do the Taylor Swift type of music or whatever. I mean, for a young girl like that to do Billie Holiday or Ella Fitzgerald, those are challenging songs. Man, but she belted this song out. So yeah, again, that same night, I approached Victoria Merle. I also approached this young girl, and I said, "Listen, I'm doing this new album, and I think you'd be perfect for this song that I'm doing." And then we went to LA, and I recorded over there, and it's just fantastic. Yeah, it's in the album. You gotta check it out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So here we got
Especially
Cry Me a River
Right.
featuring Carla Cruz.
Right.
Disfruten esto, mi gente. You've never seen something like this before, so check this out.
Yeah.
Now you say you're lonely. You cry the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. You nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you just to prove that you do. Come on and cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you.
You can cry me a river too, but then your love for me is true.
You say you're sorry, but then you hurt me. I never see you shed a tear.
You can cry me a river too, but then your love for me is true.
You drove me insane, filled my heart with pain. You better cry me a river.
Now you say you're sorry.
You were so untrue, play me for a fool. Now I need some proof. Whoa, you made me cry over you.
Now you say you're sorry.
Every tear I shed, you got in my head. You know what you said. Oh boy, well you can cry me a river. Yeah, no. Now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do. Come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. If my pillow could talk, imagine what it would have said. It would be a river of tears I cried again. So you can cry me a river. Daddy, go ahead and cry that river. 'Cause I cried how I cried a river over you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our special feature presentation. The latest for Marcus, one of the
That was really
famous from
awesome.
the last
That
album.
was so
That's
awesome. I
a
had
talented
goosebumps.
young girl, man. You know, Philippines.
Oh my God. I
Yes,
like the way it
I see.
started.
She's got some
She
lungs.
got some lungs. She got some good lungs. She got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
voice.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, you can tell the influence and the, like you said.
yeah. Yeah, just training and training. They gotta get a little training on the salsa thing. You know, okay. You know, you're used to singing this way, but now you gotta do it this way. You know, so
Did
you
you
know,
have
so
fun?
the coaching. You know, I was there coaching and just kind of okay. You know, they sang it the first time. It's like, okay, now we gotta do it the salsa style. Okay.
And did she like the salsa? Did she like the salsa?
Yeah. They loved
Well,
it.
she
They loved
looked-
it. They loved it. They loved it.
In
Yeah.
the video, you can see that she was
She was on
enjoying
it.
that.
She was
on
in
it.
it. She was in it. She loved it. You know, she was doing the little dancing thing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That was just, she was just a fantastic, you know, I mean, a young girl, you know, I mean, still, you know, it's funny because, you know, we're doing the recording and then every now and then I see her playing Candy Crush and I forget that she's a 17-year-old. He said, okay, come back on the set. Come on, let's go. So, yeah, it was a great experience working her. Her parents are just super nice, very super nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything coming soon in Puerto Rico, like a live performance over there?
Yeah, we were supposed to be there. We did go there last November, and then we were supposed to go back, and then the promoter, I guess he lost his shirt or something. I don't know what he did. He did something bad, and you know, he lost a lot of money or something or whatever. So you know, we're working with another guy now. So hopefully this summer, but summer is going to be interesting for us because we're going to be pretty much the whole month of June at SeaWorld.
Oh wow, SeaWorld.
SeaWorld
Okay.
here?
Yep, and Orlando.
Oh, so we're gonna be closer. Good.
Yeah, So we're supposed to be there. I think next week we get the contract, and we'll be there the whole time. So it's going to be interesting doing a SeaWorld thing. We've never done it before, but so we're going to be. Again, the goal is to try to do these other events that are different from what we've normally done. We just played the Sunset Festival. It was over 10,000 people there. We were one of the top bands there. It was just it was great. The band was on it. And we had such a great time. We had a great time over there. So those are the kind of the concerts. It's hard for us to perform at clubs anymore because the last club we performed at, I even asked the guy, how many people can I hold? It's about 600. I don't know, man. It seems that, we have a big following, man. It must have been a good 1,500 people that showed. There was so many people that were outside. It was like a line out there. Wow. So I was concerned the fire department was going to come any minute now and close the joint down. So, so we just have a big following. Every time we play at the Boxy Park there in Orlando, it's about 3,000 people that come there.
Wow.
So we have a good following that they love us. They love us in Florida. Yeah.
So how are you going to be playing in SeaWorld? You're going to be there playing every day, or how is that working?
Every day, I think Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
But we're going to alternate. We're going to alternate with another band because the problem with that is that you got to be there all day. You got to be there. You get there at noon time, but you don't leave till 8. It's not like you go out of the park, come back. You got to stay there the whole time. So and then you play in between. So it's not like you play and then 45 minutes later you play. No, you play. At 2:00, and then you may not play until 4.
Okay.
So it's an all-day thing, and it's trying to get. I want to get my band kind of in the mood of the whole thing because it's so different. Normally we play an hour and a half and we're out. That's it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
We'll be here all day. So sort of a vacation. The vacation will wear out the first day. After that, it's like, who wants to be in SeaWorld all day, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Well, it's so funny that you said that because. Something that's coming soon. I'm not going to talk about it a lot. I can't mention it, but I'm going to run into that situation where I got to talk to my band and say, listen, we usually do 1.5 shows and we out of here, but this thing's coming up now. There's going to be to kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah,
so,
like do 2 shows.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit longer. So
or playing 2 hours. I mean, we have shows that that's what we got to play 2 hours, man. That's a long time to play, but the guys love it, and just sometimes this past year we had a tour. We were going from Miami to Orlando, Miami to Tampa. And we couldn't stay, right? So we had to drive back 5 hours coming back. So this time, there was days that I only got 3 hours rest because I would have to come back, take the van back, and then come back home, take a shower, and then go to the gig. It was a daytime gig, a concert. So we did that for 3 weeks in a row, man. I tell you. And then the last gig we did at Tampa, and it was outdoor. And it's funny because we're just about ending, and then the people are saying "Otra." See the guys' faces; they are just completely wiped out, man.
They're like, otra, no way.
I know.
Es que la gente no entiende. Tú no sabes cuántas horas estoy parada aquí practicando, rehearsing, everything like that, with not enough food, not enough water, and you're up there trying to do everything. You're like
dehydrated. Team, man. They take good care of Tony and Maria. My wife is part of the management team too, but Tony and Maria, they get food, water. The guy is spoiled because it's funny because Tony and Maria were on vacation one time, and they tell I was going to bring. I said, bro, I don't do that stuff, man. You got to turn your own today. Go get your own water. They're spoiled rotten, man. Maria brings sandwiches and this in between the set. They got food and everything. Our management team, they take good care of us, man.
Yeah, she be spoiling my band too. I'm like,
I bring stuff. Yo cocino, hago empanadas, traigo agua, todo. Yeah, exactly.
Bueno, maestro, usted sabe que anything that you have in the future, any events in Orlando, here in Florida, you have my phone number. You can always text me, text me flyers, even on the fly.
Out to you guys, and then just say I'm going to be here, there, and whatever. I got to get through my tax season, man. Tax season is a killer this year, man. Killer, yeah. In addition to that, we're one of the only accounting firms in the area. And it must be there got to be 100,000 new homes in my area. I mean, this has really gotten really popular. So, and we're highly ranked. So, one of these things God, thank you, God, for your
Right.
blessings, right? And so, we don't even advertise no more. It's just word of mouth, or the people look us up on Google. So,
That's great.
so it's just been crazy. Now we're at a point right now that we're gonna have to stop taking new clients because it's just big. It's big now. Yes.
Wow, that's a
That's a
blessing.
blessing.
Yeah,
That's
blessing.
great. So you're
Yeah,
you're up in the Tampa area.
Here, so when I
He takes a break, he plays the piano.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So where you? ¿Dónde usted está, maestro? ¿En Tampa o en Orlando?
I have your
He's somewhere here. We have his information here.
I have your information
Ahí está mi
here.
gente.
So if you want to reach him, his email, info
Yeah.
at
And if you go to my
orchestrafuego.com.
website, orchestrafuego.com, everything is there. All the links to my social media,
Right.
everything is one stop shop there. All my songs and everything. And then April 7th, my album will be posted on there as well.
Perfect. That's
So
great.
yes, that,
Can't wait
maestro.
to hear it.
Any flyers that you get into your hand that has to do with you, I'll repeat it again. Don't be shy. Me los envía que I play them on the show.
Thank you very much for having me here, and it's an honor for me to be here with you guys.
We'll be up in closer to Orlando. We're moving, so
We're gonna be in the Palm Bay area.
yeah.
Palm Bay area. So we're gonna be closer to each other.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got
Okay.
kind of tired of down here.
Yeah.
Well, bueno, maestro, muchas gracias. Like I
Thank
said
you,
again,
man.
thank
Yeah.
you for taking
Thank
time,
you.
and your busy
Thank you, guys.
schedule, and
Yeah.
giving us the time. Nos
I
vamos a
appreciate
despedir con este video de maestro, and this is gonna be the top of the hour. Aquí con este número que se llama A Mal Tiempo, Buena Salsa.
Cuando no tengas dónde ir y sientas ganas de llorar, si te entristece que la vida a veces va un poco mal, recuerda que si estás aquí es porque eres especial, como
That is another episode of the Spanglish Cafe. Tremenda combinación hoy. Lucy Grau and Marcus Hernandez, Orchestra Fuego.
Eso mismo.
We had a lot of, they have so many things. Tienen tantas cosas en YouTube si los buscan. Tienen muchas cosas.
Yeah.
Bueno, Alida, vamos a presentar la semana que viene. ¿A quién tenemos la semana que viene aquí?
La
Spanglish
semana
Cafe.
que viene es... Drum roll, please. I'm scrolling. Ahí estamos.
Ahí estamos. La semana que viene, episodio número 33, marzo 27,
That way.
a las 7 de la noche, ya tú sabes, aquí con mi gran amigo Papote Jiménez.
Ahí está.
Ya tú sabes, en vivo y a todo color. Y el maestro directamente desde Puerto Rico, David Atanasio. O sea, tú sabes, next week we're going to have an excellent show. Tremendo. Salsero de la mata, papá.
Eso mismo.
Champán de barrio y Papote Jiménez. So, ya tú sabes, tune in next week. It's going to be an interesting show. Y tenemos una programación, yo creo que hasta el 10 de abril.
Sí, porque estamos un break de abril 17 hasta el 24. Esta
Exacto.
semana.
Bueno, el día 17 de abril no va a haber show esa semana,
Esa misma.
ni de freestyle, ni de health,
Nothing.
ni de nada. Entonces regresamos otra vez el 23 con el show de Alida y el 24 con Spanglish Cafe
Café
y el 25 with our freestyle
edition.
edition.
So, tenemos 3 días ahora, martes, miércoles y jueves. So, míralo en social media, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, todos esos sitios. You'll see the flyers when the next show is coming up. So always keep checking on that. And subscribe to our channel. Click the bell in YouTube to get notified and subscribe to the channel and like our video, please, so we can get more people watching and get more people to learn about all the salseros that we got out there.
Y todos los salseros nuevos, toda la gente que tiene producciones nuevas, mira, ahí está en el screen, mira, ahí debajo. Ok, para aparecer en el show, te
Spanglish
tocamos tu
Cafe Music
música, te
Podcast
entrevistamos.
a gmail.com o llama 561-929-5243. Mandar un texto eso a JCee o WhatsApp o lo que sea, Telegram, lo que sea ahí afuera.
Me envía mensaje, me envía tu música, que sería un placer aquí. So, ya tú sabes, mi
Eso
gente,
mismo.
estamos despidiendo ahora.
Hasta la próxima.
El servidor JCee Colón.
Nos fuimos.